What's up guys, Wise Guy here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different than what we normally do for our videos. Today we're going to go over how to get Xbox Cloud Gaming working on your iPhone. Now for a lot of you, for those who don't know, xCloud finally arrived on iPhone yesterday. And yes, I'm a day late to doing this, but hopefully this helps someone. xCloud arrived on iPhone yesterday, and it's not your typical app you would get in the App Store. Instead, it's going to be an app you get via a browser, and it's going to work like a bookmark. However, the browser app works a lot better than you may think. So we're going to go over how to get it working on your iPhone. It's really simple, right? And we're going to go over what it looks like and how it works via touch controls, and if you want a Bluetooth, you control it over. But as always, guys, if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So first and foremost, you're going to be on your iPhone. Yes, that is a picture of me and my beautiful wife. And it's going to be really easy. So what you're going to do is go into Safari. Now, it only works for some reason, it only works in Safari. I don't know why, but Safari is the app it's going to go with. So go into Safari. You want to go to this URL, xbox.com/en-us/play. That is going to be the site to go to, right? And you're going to get this little pop-up on the bottom where it says, get the most out of Xbox Cloud Gaming. Add it to your home screen, right? So you think it's just going to be a bookmark that's going to go right back to the browser, whatever, but it's not. So we're going to follow that. So you can hit this little share button. Scroll down, you're going to hit add to home screen, and you're going to see Cloud Gaming. You can rename it to whatever you want. You can rename it xCloud, whatever you want to name it, right? The URL is going to stay the same, so you can't really change that. Click add, and just like that, it shows up, and it shows up on your page looking just like an app, right? It shows up right on your main screen looking just like an app. You're going to click this, and it's going to operate just like an app, right? So it'll be your typical sign-in. So if you have the Xbox app, an Xbox Game Pass app, it's going to be right there on your iPhone, right? So you log in, and once you log in, you should go back to this screen. So you log in, you're going to see this screen again once you log in, and just like that, you go right back into your menu. And this looks just like your regular cloud gaming app, as if it was an app you got from the App Store, right? Except it's running through a browser, but you don't have the URL up top or anything like that. It's going to look just like the app. So you have a couple options. Of course, you have access to your Game Pass, whatever. You can play with touch controls, which is one of the coolest things. So if you don't want to bring a holster and your controller everywhere and connect that to Bluetooth, which we'll get to in a second, you can play with touch. I'm going to show you how this works right now. So we are going to go over. We're going to play with. So we're going to do Yakuza Like a Dragon on touch. And I think this is a good game to play with touch controls because it's not so high pace or anything like that. So it's going to set up. I'm going to put it close to the mic so you can see the sound. But we are playing horizontal on the iPhone. Okay. Volume's all the way up. It's going to load up for your connection. It's going to get your connection load up, and there we are. Right? And just like that, your touch controllers come up. Your just going to come up. Your touch controllers come up. You see you have your standard Xbox controls, your triggers on the sides. You have your joysticks right there. You can move everything however you want. So if you want to expand it, right? If you want to expand it, you can do that. If you want to just move it wherever, it stays together, so you can keep it however you want to do it. It's your world, go nuts, right? And so you guys can hear that, hopefully. I don't have direct access to the sound on my phone, so hopefully you guys can hear this. We're going to get right in. And pending your connection, I'm on an iPhone XR, but I'm on Wi-Fi, but, process is not probably strong enough. But if you have like an iPhone 12 or a newer iPhone, you should be good. So we can hop right in. And connection, for the most part, is pretty solid. We'll start a new game so you guys can kind of see it. And again, we're using nothing but touch controls, right? So we're going to go right through it. And we're streaming this right through the cloud. Nothing was downloaded. Nothing was, we have to download any games onto this. It's straight through the cloud. I am working to my Wi-Fi connection right now. So this is my phone's connected to my router. But as you see, we are playing Yakuza Like a Dragon on Xbox Game Cloud. On xCloud, excuse me. On my iPhone.
Long have I waited for this day.
You can't have forgotten my face.
I know you can't have forgotten my face. Do not pretend otherwise. Iamon was the name of the courtier you murdered in Suruga. That man was my father.
You don't mean you're that girl from before.
I'm not that girl anymore. I am a vagrant on a quest for vengeance. Do you know how many times I've awoken in the night, having dreamt of drawing this dagger? Finally, my
maybe we do
blade
get
will
it.
have its due!
Quiet! Men, have your way with her!
So let this the C controls. It'll go through. What's interesting with the touch controls is it will use the buttons you need. So it's not going to be on your face the entire time. Like it'll go through exactly what you need. So I played a little bit of Nier Automata, and it showed me all the controls like in a circle on this right side. And as far as what's going to be what, and the movement was pretty solid. Like this makes Stadia just seem like a joke in my opinion. But again, Stadia died, so this could live, and Xbox really did a lot of good work with this. You know, as of late, Xbox has really been killing it between Game Pass and now xCloud and iPhone. I mean, to me, this just screams accessibility, because if you just want Game Pass and you don't want to buy a console and you want to play Xbox games every now and then, like all you need is your iPhone.
You fool.
And maybe like, you know, $1 for the first month or $10 a month or whatever it's gonna be. So I think this is solid. I do want to show you guys also what it's like to have it on the Bluetooth controller. So we're going to X out of this, and you can see it looks like a standard Xbox menu. Right, you can quick game and see basic touch controls. It's gonna boot out of it. It'll ask you for your experience. We'll say good. This was okay. The platform was kind of cool. The fact that I can play anywhere. It's quick access. It does fear the TV. I think that's gonna be a different thing. That's gonna be weird. And cross save. We'll submit that. Cool. Right, and you right back into your app. As you can see, you have the full app. You know, you can scroll to everything. So, what if we want to play a game with controller? I want to play with the game with controller. Here's how we do it. You want to get yourself one of these little holster things. This is from Moga. Moga. I had to correct myself there, right? So what you're going to do, take an Xbox controller. You're going to just attach this. So attach the bottom. This should clip on. It hits you at the bottom. It should clip on just where the charge cable is. And it should stay pretty secure, right? This has a couple screws on it. Right? You can kind of move this however you want, whatever's going to work for you, whatever's going to work best for you. Right? So I like to have mine pretty straight up. So tight right there. And you attach your phone. Right? So what you're going to do, guys, and everyone's phone is kind of different, but we're going to show it for iPhone. So what you're going to do is there's a little button. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a little button right about here on top. There's a little like buttons kind of flush with the controls. Right? You're going to hold that while holding the power button, right? So it should light up, right? And it's going to be blinking. You go to this menu, go to Bluetooth, and it should come up as it's searching. You should see Xbox wireless controller. We're going to click that. That is going to connect, and we should see it on our list. It's connected. You see on the bottom, it's in alphabetical order, so it's connected, right? So we go back to xCloud, and now we can use our controller. And it's pretty one-to-one, right? And it's pretty one-to-one with it. We use our controller to go to the menu, just like we would on Xbox, right? Just like we would on Xbox, right? Okay, so let's play a game with the controller, right? So we're going to go to, what do we want to play? Let's go to Dishonored, okay? We'll try Dishonored on stream. So again, we load it up just like we normally do. We're doing everything right now, guys. We're doing everything through the Xbox controller. All right, and I'm streaming the footage from the iPhone to OBS here, so you guys can see it. So this is loading up. Sometimes, depending on your connection, it may take a couple seconds, but just be patient with it. You know, if you have a good connection, it should take a few seconds. If you don't have a good connection, well, it might take a little bit longer just to get you a good signal and make sure everything's kind of smooth. So we're going through Dishonored on Xbox Game Pass with the Xbox controller connected via Bluetooth to the iPhone. Kind of want to get to the game already. So just like that, guys, we're right into the main menu. We hit A on the Xbox controller. It's going to load up. And just like that, we're right into Dishonored. It's easy. I mean, it's all everything through iPhone, through cloud, nothing downloaded. Using the Xbox controller via Bluetooth to the iPhone. It's as one-to-one as it gets. It's very responsive, which is great. There's also other controllers you can get.
My name is
if you don't want to use the Xbox controller, you can get a Razer Kishi, which is available for both Android and iPhone. If you have an Android, you already have xCloud. But for iPhone, you can get a Razer Kishi for iPhone. You can get a Backbone one, which is supposed to be one of the best mobile controllers out in the market right now. So you have options. You want to use an Xbox controller, you can do that, and just get like the little Moga holster. You can do that.
Doubt has to
just
be
like
there.
that, guys. We are moving. And again, you want to have a good connection. Mine is okay. If you have like a better phone, so I'm working on an iPhone XR, and it's working okay. But if you have like an iPhone 11, iPhone 12, you should be in good shape. If you not doing it through Wi-Fi and you're going through 5G, even better. So that's the idea of this, guys. Again, just you just want to X out again. Hit the Xbox button like you normally would. Get to your menu and you quit right out. It's super easy, right? It's just, it makes it so accessible. Honestly, it really does. I mean, this is accessibility. Like, you don't need to buy you don't need to buy the console anymore. Essentially, right? You could, and more times than not, you're gonna want to, but you don't have to. And that's just, to me, that's incredible, right? So again, xCloud on iPhone, it is here, everyone. The browser app is phenomenal to me. I am super impressed with how smooth it is. I love the controller access. I love the fact that, especially for someone who plays a show like I do, I can just, save to the cloud and it's going to load right up on here, and I pretty much don't miss a beat. And so hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know how this video worked out for you guys in the comments below, if this helped for you guys. And as always, if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe. We do stream a lot on here. I am solely on YouTube. I left Facebook Gaming. Shout out to Facebook Gaming and thank you, but I had to move on to get something better. So again, guys, as always, take care of one another, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.